welcome back to the channel. Joining us just as we left the campsite. We're off for a couple of days trekking around northern Scotland. So on this video we're going to show you a few campsites. We've got 3 nights.
3 nights, okay. 3 park ups.
3 nights, 3 park ups. So come and join us on our little tour of northern Scotland.
Well, before we go to the park ups, one of the things we're going to do, we're not going to make the mistake we usually make and run out of gas. So we've checked the gas this morning. There's a little bit left in it. We've left the bottle at the campsite. We did have empty flow gas bottles, so we've just kind of put one of the empty ones. I've got that all exchanged. Now you might wonder why we haven't got the exchangeable. We have got an exchangeable bottle, but there's literally no point fitting it where we are at the moment in the Highlands, because the nearest one is 30 something mile away, which is basically in the area we are now. So we're using exchangeables, and then we'll go, when we get back to England, there's a few more of them around, we'll get all the parts for it, get it fitted. But I'm at McDonald's and we're on our way to the park up. And before we set out, we'll just say how we do our park ups. So we predominantly use Park for Night, and when we're going actually somewhere away for a day, 2-3 days, I'll find 2 or 3 places to park along the track, along the route, even in the same area, and then we've got kind of backups. And as we're driving, Leslie will then choose which one we're going to, because then I can blame her. Now it's just easier now, we kind of, as we go along, to see how far we're going to go and which one we like best.
Bridge that we've just gone over. So wondering if you can guess where we're going to yet. Clues in the direction we're headed. North.
This is the furthest north we've been so far.
This is the furthest north we've been so far. So and we're going much further north. So any guesses on where we're going to yet? Do you know where we're going to? I hope so.
Well, we're going to a free park up tonight. Oh, no, it's not free, it's a honesty box.
Yeah, RNLI voluntary donation. There she is. And there's the dog. Yeah. She's reading a book. So it's a RNLI voluntary donation car park. So obviously we'll give a donation for that, and then tomorrow possibly going to a campsite, and then the night after don't know, haven't decided yet. But yeah, guesses in the comments on where we're going to. So that was the Dornoch Fair. We're on the NC500 now. We're not going to be doing the full route because it was a long way, 500 miles.
I've got 500 miles for you.
Is it 500 miles? It is, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So anyway, and we're still heading north. So have a quick Google to find out where the Dornoch Fair is, and might get an idea of where we're heading to. It's beautiful up here, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, stunning, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, we're here and we're in a place called Helmsdale, and we're at the yacht club, as I say. So we're going to have a look around. We're going to get everything sorted because we've been shopping and stuff, get all the stuff in the motorhome sorted, have a walk around and see what it's like together. You can see there's rows of camper vans, motorhomes, and you can just read that there. Just make sure you put a donation in the RNI box. This is where we are at Helmsdale Harbour. Lifeboat there. There is the donation box. Like we said, £5 donation. There's no services here or anything like that, so it's £5 for your parking. You can see they are long bays, so they are set out for motorhomes, so there shouldn't really be any issues with people saying you can't park here, because it's quite clearly set out for motorhomes and for overnight stopping, which is great. I think the only thing with this park up where we're parked anyway is you've got the clothes bank there, but you've got the bins and you've got the recycling. So we'll see what that's like at 11 o'clock tonight and 7 o'clock in the morning, eh? I think it'd be hard pushed to call it a yacht club, which people have got in the park for night. It's actually the RNLI area on the harbour. We're going to have a look anyway. I've just seen somebody coming back with some fish and chips. Asked them where it is, so we're going to have a walk into town. Well, we've been and put money into the local economy. Fish and chips. Now, at first we thought £1.70 for that size curry sauce, ridiculous. But then you want to see the size of the flipping fish. Massive. Okay, so we're going to sit down, enjoy these. However, don't let looks deceive you. How thin that fish is. Hold on a minute. One of us have got a big chunky fish. That's the sausage. Okay.
And last night
we had
steak last night, and mine was absolutely beautiful. And Craig's was really fatty.
Somebody's got it in for me. Good morning, everybody. That is okay. Well, was this free park up a decent sleep? Yeah. What time is it? 10 o'clock.
10 past 10.
10 past 10. We reckon it was a good sleep. I think we heard somebody. Didn't you? I think we heard somebody about 8:30, 9 o'clock with the recycling last night. I heard the bin men turn up about 10 to 9 to empty 2 of the bins. But cracking sleep. And look, free park up. It even has sun. Hello, Bella. I don't even think about getting on the bed. Okay. Say hello, Bella. Hello. So yeah, it was a really good park up. We've booked in for. Where's the view? There you go. We've booked in for a campsite for tonight with Woody. We've had to pay extra for Woody and for Buzz Lightyear as well. Yeah, £2.50 for each one.
Evil Emperor Zurga's out there somewhere.
Yeah, indeed. And they're calling us freeloaders. Anyway, so we booked into a campsite tonight, so we'll show you that. Before we go to the campsite, because we can't check in till 2 o'clock. Cheeky. No, let's go to the northern, where it is, most northerly point. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you where it is though, but it's the most northerly point. But it ain't where we're going to end up. Anyway, we're going to crack on with the day, and we'll see you there. Coffee, coffee, coffee.
So, we've had a bit of an issue with our leisure battery. Well, we've been having an issue for a long time, haven't we, with it? But because we've been on the campsite and we've been hooked up, we've been absolutely fine. We've not needed to do anything about it. But the last couple of trips that we've done, we've noticed just how bad it is. So it's our own fault. We completely depleted our lead acid battery on numerous occasions, haven't we? AGM battery. We have depleted it on quite a few occasions.
Well, we were quite green to it.
We were really new to it. We didn't really know what we were doing.
Still don't.
Yeah. We had 2 leisure batteries. This is now the second one. We did buy 2 with the intentions of having a parallel connection with it. But for whatever reason, Craig didn't connect them up, and it is your fault if you didn't. Before you start looking at me, giving me side eye. So when we were in Europe last year, we were doing a lot of driving, so the split charger was charging up the battery, but we did deplete it too many times. And then we switched over to the new battery and did the exact same thing again. Then we got the solar and it was fine. But it has now just got to the point where it's too old. There's not so much that it's too old, but it's just being used too many times for it to hold any kind of charge. So last night, by about 10 o'clock, our leisure battery had died.
Couldn't even get the lights.
Couldn't even get the lights to work. It was so bad, and we don't really use the leisure battery for that much. The biggest thing that we use it for is the diesel heater. But fortunately enough, last night it wasn't cold, so we didn't need to switch it on. and this morning it is absolutely beautiful, so the motorhome is nice and warm, and so we've not needed any heat. But we have bought a new lithium battery, which is coming at the weekend to the campsite. And a battery charge pack, so that we can charge it up when we're hooked up. So
we haven't bought a DC to DC yet.
No, not yet.
You're saying, and there is one simple reason: budget.
Yeah, just budget at the moment, because we've got other things that we want to get that we'll be spending our money on. If it's needed, then we'll take money out the savings to buy one. But we're just going to see how we get on, because we've got the solar, and we'll see how it goes with that. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting the lithium, aren't we? Because it's something that we wanted to do for ages, but now we can't, and our arms being forced really to make sure that we do get it done before we head back onto the road.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a little video of us kind of, you know, when it turns up, we'll show you what the lithium battery we've bought and how we're going to use it.
We've done a lot of, well, Craig's done a lot of research, asked a lot of questions in Facebook groups to see which is the best thing for us to get. So fingers crossed it works for us.
Let's see if we can kill that one as well.
Yeah, see how long it takes us to kill this one.
So we've stopped over, get shopping from Lidl in Wick, and it looks like we're getting some preparation done for a steak night. What are you doing, love?
I'm gonna put some rosemary down on the foil just to get some nice flavour on the steak.
I mean, that's pretty good planning for you, isn't it?
That's what happens when you've got time. Or rosemary.
Or rosemary or time. Indeed. Oh my word.
You all say kids.
Yeah. Even mothers are coming out with dad jokes. Yeah, so we're at Little Car Park, just short of Wick. And yeah, tea is getting prepared for when we get there. Perfect. And we have got a nice bottle of red wine, haven't we, as well?
Yeah. And we're having asparagus, tomatoes, and dauphinoise potatoes.
Dauphinoise
potatoes.
Have dauphinoise potatoes.
Potatoes as well.
So this campsite that we're going to anyway, we'll share a bit more information about it after. It is going to cost £32.50. Right, so you know we do pay for camp places as well. Whether or not it's worth it, I don't know. The Park for Night reviews say it's fantastic, so we're looking forward to that. Yeah, I can make a bit more noise. But there is a pub stop as well just down the road, just short of it, which is only £10 per night. However, or free if you have a meal. However, we need electric. So yeah, as we've just discussed. So we're on to the campsite and we'll show you that when we get there. Well, we're here.
Yeah, that's why we stopped.
Darling. So we're going to go out and have a look now. So there's the motorhome, and there is the view. It's a bit windy. Right, so we're going to show you around. We'll show you exactly where we are in a little bit. Oh, look at that! Right by the toilet block as well. Perfect, really. We've got electric and no neighbours, which is good.
We're gonna be neighbours.
Well, we can see the dog's happy, very happy.
Yes, he's gonna think so.
Absolutely crazy. They do tell me that means they're happy, not gone mental. Well, anyway, there we are, and there's the view. So we're going to go over there in a minute, and some of you might have worked out what that is, some of you might not have done. So if you haven't worked out where we are yet, here's a big clue behind you. That's it. We're at John O'Groats. Get the dog, desperate to find a way into the water. So that's why we've come up here to see John O'Groats while we're in Scotland before we leave at the end of November. We're going to go across to the most northerly point, which I think is called Duncansby or something like that, tomorrow, and head back. But a bit underwhelmed with John O'Groats itself, but it's nice to come here. If you're wondering how close our motorhome is, there you go, just there. Just walking the trail now alongside the cliffs. Our campsite is actually just up there. We're having a walk along and see what we can see. There she is, loving the water. Bella, yeah, you're gonna splash. So we know what's going on when we get back to the motorhome, drying the dog and trying to get away the stinky smell of the sea and the seaweed. All good fun. We haven't been able to use these gloves for a while. We haven't needed to. Groom It gloves. That's not a sponsored ad, but they are really good. Back at the campsite anyway, so I'll just give you a quick tour. It's not a massive campsite, I think it's got about 38, maybe 40 pitches. There's the Elton point, it's windy. That's not against the campsite, it's just windy. I'm not going to show you the toilets, but they are pretty good. I may do a quick video with a shower, but have a look at the washing and everything there. It's really, really kind of nice. There you go. Got a toaster, microwave, fridge, freezer, kettle, all your washing stuff there. Washing machines, dryers, you've got an iron and ironing board, something we're not used to. And it's really good actually because they close them between 11 and 1:30 to make sure they're clean for everybody. And just there you've got the all the different bins, and there's a water tap as well by that wall. It is a really, really nice and clean campsite actually. And obviously it's got some great views. Alright, so £32.50 for the night. What do you think? Dun, dun, dun.
No, you put me on the spot here. Question to ask me tomorrow, I think, when we've slept.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's as peaceful as anything here because there's really not an here, is there? You know, isn't like there's no major roads or anything where you're gonna get loads of noise. But considering all the facilities, the internet, I think the internet's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're right on the sea. It's a beautiful location.
Yeah.
I'm still a bit on the fence.
Yeah, but that's probably just
because I'm tight as, that's why.
Yeah, tight.
I am really, really tight.
See, so if you're talking about who the freeloader is, it's her, not me.
It is me. Bring on the abuse.
Yeah, we don't care. You know, everybody likes a nice free park up. Obviously, we like to give back, but we're just not used to paying for campsites. But obviously, it's a necessity for the electric. Yeah,
I think like at the moment the electric is the leisure battery is so poor at the moment. The £32 is worth it. But when you think you can be in Europe and pay £15 for these kinds of campsites,
yeah, at most, yeah,
I think that's the main thing, isn't it? That's the difference, is how much you pay.
And I think if you didn't need to camp up to come and see John O'Groats, it's way more accessible than Land's End. Land's End, we were talking earlier, last time we went was a couple of years ago, and it's £15 just to park the car for the day.
Yeah. So
if you look at it that way, it's worth it.
Plus, then you've got to go in and pay to go on all the attractions and stuff like that.
That's it.
So can you pay to just go in?
I can't remember.
And walk around to the sign?
I think no, you can just walk around. That's fine actually. Yeah, yeah. But you have to pay for every photo taken at the sign. Whereas John O'Groats was easily accessible, just to walk up to the sign without any problems. But Land's End have really made it corporate and commercial. Yeah, that's it. So
it reminds me here of Tintagel.
Yeah, it's very much like Tintagel, completely opposite end of the country, but
it's just the same sort of feel about the place, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's really nice, and it's not a fibre like that car park was, but it's nice.
That was a bargain. That was just a field.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
There was nothing. Oh, there was water and... Was there grey
Water,
waste there?
there was water, there was a, there was waste, there's stuff there, yeah, definitely, yeah.
There wasn't black waste,
No,
was
but it was
there?
grey waste, no, and there was water, yeah. But anyway,
I digress.
yeah, if you don't need a campsite, you don't need to come here to see John O'Groats. But if you want a campsite, yeah, forget the price. It is a nice campsite. It is spotless clean,
really
isn't it?
It's small, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's
We're
nice.
used to our campsite, which is massive.
Yeah,
And this is basically just a field.
I say there's about 40 pitches here. And our campsite that we're staying at probably got 150 to 200 plus pitches. So it's very different
it is,
feel.
but the views are stunning.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so we're probably gonna have a walk around John O'Groats again later.
Inconclusive.
Inconclusive. Okay then, it's definitely not a no.
Hello.
Hello. Do you like the campsite?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Sold. Well, good morning, everybody. So how did you go last night? The van was rocking because of the wind. Wow. I mean, obviously to be expected. You're right on John O'Groats. It's completely open. So, yeah, that's the way it is. There was a bit of noise. There's some boy racers that are staying on the campsite in tents. They're still driving their cars on and off the campsite after 12 o'clock. I mean, what's that about? But anyway, it's a decent enough campsite, to be fair. Leslie's having a shower before we check out at 11 o'clock. That is the one thing, actually. You can't check in till 2 and you have to check out by 11, so you don't even get 24 hours. But I guess that's campsite, isn't it? Because they've got to clean. So we're going to go to the shop now, the John O'Groats shop, because Leslie's seen a sign that she wants to buy. She's seen a sign, and which we'll show you shortly, when we bought it. And then we're heading off back down the NC500, back down the eastern coast, trying to work out my northeast, back down the east coast of the Highlands, to a different park up, which we'll show you. We've chosen 2. We think we know which one we're going to go for. I can't remember if it's free or donation, one of them, but we'll show you that when we get there. Maybe we'll chat to you on the way with this sign.
Well, I changed my mind about the sign. When I looked at it again, it was only really small and just a little piece of like MDF sort of material. So
What did it say?
It said Ginger Ninja. But I didn't think it was worth £16. But I did buy stuff yesterday, so they have had a little bit of our money.
Bought me a little shot glass, didn't you?
Bought a little shot glass with Craig on him, and he's sort of millipede or centipede toy thing. Anyway, so we're going to go to Dunnet Head, which is the actual most northerly point of mainland British Isles now. So we're about half an hour from there, so we'll show you around when we get there. I'm not expecting it to be much. Probably a field and coastline, but
we've been to Lizard Point, which is the most southerly.
Yeah,
We've been to, what's the one in the easterly one?
can't remember. It's the lowest stop, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a second and come back to you about that one.
We just haven't done the westerly.
We haven't done the westerly, which is on the west coast of Scotland, but we're not going to be doing that now. It's too far away. Well, we might do it when we go to Skye.
Right, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it when we go to Skye. But at the moment we're on our way to the most northerly point. So yeah, we'll have a little look. And sorry, I've already saw something out to see that. We'll have a little look and show you around.
Okay, well we're here at Dunnet Point, which is the most northerly point in the whole. I stay here because it's a little bit windy outside the other side of the motorhome. A bit bleak, obviously fully expected. So we're going to have a walk around up here and see what's about. So this is the lighthouse at Dunnet Head. So we took a walk to the top and you see the buildings there. These are all the buildings that were used by the thousands of soldiers during the Second World War when they're on lookout. Then we've got a trig point, you might have seen in a previous video. These are placed all around the country for ordnance survey to map out the country. And as you get to the top, what a fantastic view all the way around. it was pretty windy up here. Okay, so that was Dunnet Head. It was very windy. So that's why I did it as a voiceover after. So interesting place, windy place, but you know, good. It was windy, so good to go and see. So we're heading off. We're gonna have some dinner now before we head off, and then we're gonna head down to the 2 park ups, as I said, on the east coast of the north coast. So we'll show you that when we get there. Well, we're here at the park up. This place is called Loch Fleet. It is free, but you can donate. In the town there is another park up, one that's got services. This one here is actually on a nature reserve, Loch Fleet Nature Reserve. It's actually internationally renowned for wildlife and scarce habitations. So rather than going into the hills, well, not the hills, but kind of grassy areas, we're walking along the road at the moment to the harbour, and then we'll go to the other part, over the hills and down to the beach area later. Alright, so we're down, it's not really a harbour area, but it's an old bridge area. Stops here, and you can't see it, but just there's some old kind of wooden foundations of the other bridge. So this is not only kind of famous internationally for the nature reserve, but also historically, because this is where the Jacobites, the Royalists, they went to battle in the Battle of Culloden, 1746, and this is the kind of path, the route they took. Lots of bones, human bones, been found here from where they tried to cross. Yeah, and the current was so bad that it took them away. The bridge was taken down in the early 1800s because the current was so hard and took the bridge down. Really cool area actually. Yeah.
See the like them letters are there, and then the sea.
Yeah.
Right further out there.
Yeah. So it's
Because of the
oh, there's a heron there as well. You might not see it, but
Wait, that's a
there you go. I mean, check their house out as well. Well, there's the heron. If we can see it, just there. Looks tiny from here. Also here as well, you've got sea otters, or otters, whichever, seals, and all the different birds. There's loads of birds out there fishing at the moment. And just below us, try to get on camera but you can't, there are literally hundreds, probably thousands of fish, about that big. So nothing to write home about if you catch one, but literally they're there. You know, the birds will be over the moon with it. White bait, yeah. We actually can get them on camera.
Very forest, there's lots.
They're literally stretching all the way up there and all the way out there. And there's a heron as well.
Lucky sir. Oh. You see it, lucky sir?
No, that's nice.
So if you just want day parking down here, there is day parking, another car park about 250 metres down. There's also disabled parking there as well. Benches, and it opens up onto this. It looks amazing. Now, good morning. What a fantastic park up that is. In total there were 2 motorhomes, 1 camper van, and 1 car with a tent, not a tent box but a tent on the side next to the car. Because there's so much space there, you didn't even know they existed. It was so quiet, really dark. It's just unfortunate there was loads of clouds over last night. Otherwise we'd had an amazing view of the stars, I reckon, because it was that dark. Just out walking the dog at the minute, everybody else is still asleep. It is about 20 past 8 in the morning. So I'll go down to the beach area and just have a look, see what's going on. But yeah, that's one of the best park-ups we've had for a long time. As far as kind of the freeloading, wild camping sites is concerned. Absolutely brilliant. Really liked it. So today the plan is to pack up everything, get back to the campsite in Aviemore, for dinner time, and then plan the next trip. We've just found, oh, lovely dog, found a dolphin. It's a seal or a dolphin, I think it's a dolphin. Ah, man, trying to get close, can't really see it. Oh, it's disappeared under, hold on. He's gone further away, you can just about spot his head there. I'll wait for him to come closer. Meanwhile, the dog's scared of a little shellfish. Well, there he is. Look how close he is to the shore. Watching us closely. Or watching the dog closely. There's two of them out there. So we've got our little friend there. Then we've got another one just going under. Just see the head up there. I'll head back now, but there are actually 3 seals there. One was a big one, and there were 2 that were very small heads on them. So I don't know whether they're female seals or whether they were just like young ones. Well, yeah, it was massive. There's probably more out there as well. But yeah, that's cool. Alright, well, we're back at the campsite. Really enjoyed. Right, we've basically done pretty much half of the NC500, which was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, really nice.
We felt we didn't get any kind of hassle from any locals at all. It was all very friendly up there. Yeah, we've got loads of abuse on social media, but
It's to be expected.
that's kind of keyboard warriors, isn't it? That's fine, whatever. But what we found was the NC500 was nice and it was friendly. Okay, we understand we've kind of gone out of season, and we can completely see why they would be annoyed on some of the single track roads where people park and stuff. But these kind of holiday makers, renters and that kind of stuff, it probably really kind of fills the area up. But we found it.
If you're going to do it out of season. If you can.
If you can, yeah.
If you can do it out of season, then go out of season, because you're not battling with other people to find spaces to stay overnight. 2, you're not battling with people on the roads, because there are some single track roads, not necessarily on the NC500, but when you go off, like when we went to Dunner's Head,
yeah,
that's a single track road, and there's passing places, but if there's a lot of traffic, then you're going to be waiting ages to get past.
Yeah.
We just drove straight through, didn't we? We had no real issues with stopping and starting. So if you want to be able to really enjoy it, I'd say don't do it during summer holidays or any kind of school holidays, because it's gonna be miserable, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
beautiful
it.
as it is.
Yeah, it's more difficult, isn't it, to do it when it's packed.
Yeah.
So we did 3 park ups. Obviously a full paid camping one, a donation one, and a free load of heaven one. Which one was the best?
The free loads of heaven one.
The free one. And that's not because it was free.
And it really isn't because it was free, because if it had been a donation, it still would have been the best one.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was so peaceful.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Wasn't it? It was really, really lovely, and the scenery was gorgeous.
Yeah.
But yeah, just so peaceful.
Yeah, that's it. So we got Storm Amy coming in. So if you're watching Amy, just back off.
Jog on, love.
So we're going to see what we're going to do about next week, whether the kind of remnants of Storm Amy are kind of still coming through or not. We have got the lithium battery to fit. I'm going to do a couple of videos on the gas and that kind of stuff, and we are going to get the LPG fitted as well. Probably not this week. So we'll kind of look out for the next videos for the travels and for the fitting of those. So thanks for being with us. Bye.
Bye bye.